Yo, it is your boy Matt coming to you with a new video, and today we are going to be talking about Heikin Ashi candles and how you can use this or add this to your trading style. Heikin Ashi candles are like one of the most powerfulest, for me at least, the most powerful tool in my trading arsenal that I use as confirmation of when I'm getting into trades. And let me give you a little background of what Heikin Ashi Candles is. I know some people might be like, I don't really care about the background, just spill the tea. But some people might, so I'm just going to give a little brief explanation. So Heikin Ashi Candles are designed to filter out market noise and more easily identify market trends. It was developed in the 1700s in Japan by Monisha Homa, and I probably butchered that, but that's what I pulled from Google, because we don't really care about who made it. We really care about, does it work and make us some money. So basically with this, again, with any it's kind of like an indicator, but if you look on my screen here, Heikin Ashi is just one of the different candlesticks that you can use, but I use it as an indicator, so I'm just going to call it an indicator. So basically any indicator that you use, again, you don't want to just use it by itself. You want to use it paired with something, just like moving averages. You don't just use moving averages by itself. You have to use moving averages with something else at least. At least in my opinion, you should never use any type of indicator by itself. So another thing that it does is it helps you, like I said, identify strong trends in the market. And also, in this case for me, it lets me know when I should enter in a trade. If I don't see this Heikin Ashi give me the signal, I don't enter. So basically what you want to remember here is when it is a bullish, let's say this candle right here, you really want to pay attention to the candles with no shadows on it. So if it's bullish, it's gonna have no lower shadow. So right here where my mouse is, right here, it's a bullish candle right here, but it has no lower shadow. I'd count this one, but you can kind of see it still has a little bit of a little wick, but I'd still count it because you can rarely see it. And like this one, no lower shadow. And the same to if it was bearish, no upper shadow, no upper shadow, no upper shadow, no upper shadow. But as you're looking at it, you might notice but there's candlesticks on this Heikin Ashi chart that have wicks. We don't care about that. We're just using this for entries, and I'm going to show you how to do that here in a second. But I'm just going to give you the example. As you see, like this one is like an indecision candle, indecision, indecision, indecision. If it has no upper, if it has those wicks or shadows, we call those really indecision candles on the Heikin Ashi chart. But anyway, I'm not gonna bore you to death. I'm gonna get into some examples of trades that I've taken and how I entered them using the Heikin Ashi candle. So basically here, and also let me just show you real quick the difference between what the Heikin Ashi candle looks like and compare it to the regular candlesticks that are on the chart. So, and for my trading style, I do trade on the minute and lower time frames. That's just how I trade. That's how I scalp the market. And yeah, you'll see as I add more videos, you'll see why that is. So this is the Heikin Ashi chart, but if you want to compare it to the regular candlesticks, just look at the regular candlesticks. For me personally, is like the regular candlesticks just don't have enough power in them like the Heikin Ashi do. Because even when I used to swing trade, I'd see a evening star and then it do the complete opposite of what was supposed to happen, you know. So I use the Heikin Ashi candles, like, not saying I don't go back and forth from the regular candles, but for my entries and when I want to enter a trade, I'm using the Heikin Ashi as a confirmation. But see how that looks like on the regular candlesticks compared to the Heikin Ashi chart. Heikin Ashi chart is just supposed to somewhat filter out that noise, but for me personally, I'm not really too worried about the noise. I just want to know that confirmation of getting in my trade. All right, now let's look at okay. So here's a trade on USD JPY, which is pair that I trade a lot. I got in this for a sell, and this white line indicates of I knew I was predetermined getting in a sell somewhere around that area. But I know this is not a moving average video, but you do use the moving average. And basically, when I seen these Heikin Ashi sticks still hugging on the moving average, I didn't enter a trade. I was patient. I wanted to see a Heikin Ashi candle close a little bit below before getting in, and that happened to be where I marked up this green candle right here. So guess what I did? As soon as I seen that, I went to the lower time frame. I stayed on this time frame, but I went to my regular candlesticks. So every time you get your entry on whatever strategy you trade, you want to go to the Heikin Ashi chart, and then as soon as you see that candle, because like I said, since I knew it was a sell, right? I knew it was a sell, so I'm looking for a bearish candle with no upper shadows, and that happened to be that candle right there. So I'm marking it up with the line right there, right? And I'm going to my regular candlesticks. So boom, I'm pressing on my regular candlesticks. And TradingView, I hate that they do this to us, but now I gotta, well, in that instance, right now I gotta scroll back, but at that instance, it would have been a live market, so I wouldn't have to do all this. But since I gotta replay and go back, I have to do this. So let me scroll back and find that area. Boom. So you see right there, that's what that candle looks like on the regular candlesticks, but that's where I marked it up on the Heikin Ashi chart. So as soon as I do this, I'm entering. So I entered it somewhere around here. I'm putting my stop loss at the previous high, which was up there. And for me, I'm always on USD JPY. My stop loss are like 5 to 7 pips, and my take profit is always going to be 10 pips. Now, as soon as this went, okay, I'm not even going to go there, but as soon as it went against me, you could have added a more position, because as long as this high, if it never took out that high, could have added another position. But I did one position this trade. So I got in here. And look, went to my 10 pips. I'm always trying to catch 10 pips when scalping. And that gave me almost around a 1 to 2. But that's how you do it like that. And I'm going to show you another example of where I got in for a buy. So going back to my Heikin Ashi candle chart, right? So here's where I caught this buy. All right. So right here, this white line, I knew that, hey, first of all, to the left, we just broke structure, right? And every time structure is broken, what happens? It sometimes likes to retest, right? So I knew the possibility of the trade going back in that direction was high. But not only that, I had other confluences as well. But that's why this is marked up, because I knew, hey, I'm looking for buy opportunities to reverse to that side, to the upside. So again, like I said, I used my moving average. I was waiting for a bullish Heikin Ashi. I was waiting for a bullish Heikin Ashi candle with no lower shadows to close above the moving average. And guess what? I got it on this candle. Ooh, messed up almost. Dang, if I can grab. Okay, there we go. I got it on this candle that's right there, right here, this candle. So guess what I'm doing? I'm marking it up. And in this instance, you really wouldn't have to mark it up, but I have to mark it up just to show you in time, so I know where I'm at. But when you're live trading this, you really won't have to do this. You might mark this white area or something just to know. Well, don't even mind that area, but basically focus on the Heikin Ashi. You wouldn't have to do that live, because you're live, you're not having to scroll back and find it. But I have to do that to show you where the Heikin Ashi was at. The Heikin Ashi candle entry candle was at. But that was my entry candle right here. So in a live market, you're going to want to go back to the candle, the regular candlestick chart. So now we're right here on the, okay, so now we're right here on the regular candlesticks. And as you see right here, where we marked up that Heikin Ashi candle, that candle was right here, which was this candle that kind of made this inverted pin bar right there. So that was my entry candle. Like I said, my stop loss when I'm scalping is always going to be around 5 to 7 pips, but I'm trying to catch 10 pips, especially on a pair like USD JPY, which can move more than 30 pips in one direction. but I'm just trying to catch my piece of the pie. So I don't care that if it's gonna go 30 pips. If I catch my 10 pips, I'm good. And this is how you're gonna stay sustainable in this game and be profitable, by not being greedy. And that's my trading plan, and that's what I stick to. So I put my stop loss even below structure, because this is what? A low, a higher low, another higher low, another higher low, another higher low, another higher low. You see? So it's just making sure your stop loss is always within what structure is on this time frame. And like I said, I trade on the minute and below time frame. That's how I scalp and get in and out the markets. But yeah, that's how I caught the 10 pips on that one. But Heikin Ashi, if you use this to your trading plan, it's going to be a good confirmation tool for you to use. Again, how you're going to find the Heikin Ashi tool is you're going to go down here, and it's right there. Star it to make it one of your, so that it pops up here on your bar, so you don't always have to go find it. That's what I did. Heikin Ashi is just a powerful tool. It just gives you that extra confirmation. You can even, whatever time frame you're trading, you don't even have to be a scalper. You can be a intraday trader, a swing trader. You can use Heikin Ashi to the best of your abilities. Like, it's gonna help you not just jump into trades so quick. Get that extra confirmation. Because when I see these confirmations, and then I see a moving average crossover, and then it's with my Heikin Ashi candle, I'm getting in. But don't think that I just use Heikin Ashi and moving averages. There's other things that play a factor in what I got into this trade, but I just wanted this video to be strictly on how you can use Heikin Ashi candlesticks to the best of your ability. Again, when you look, let's say you're getting in for a sell, you want to look for a bearish Heikin Ashi candle. A bearish. Let's say that you were getting in to sell, I don't know, let's pick a random spot. This is just a random spot. Let's say if you were getting in to sell here, you wouldn't get in here, you wouldn't get in here, you wouldn't get in here either. You'd get in here, because this is where you got that bearish Heikin Ashi candle with really no upper shadow. So you'd mark it right here. Let me get this drawing tool. Where did I put it at? Dang, I lost my spot. But let's say I was getting in here. Then I go to my regular candlesticks. Boom, it's right there. Let's say you're trying to get into the sell. That's where you got that confirmation on Heikin Ashi candlestick. And then you're getting in, stop loss above the highs. And boom. That was a 1 to 2, right? Really a 1 to 2. But I wouldn't have taken this trade, but this is just giving you an idea of how the Heikin Ashi candlestick can be a tool for you to use. I've added that to my arsenal, but I feel like that is a tool that everybody can use. But I will be doing more breakdown videos. You'll see me using this Heikin Ashi tool like clockwork. But hopefully you guys just replay this video. I might have been talking a little fast. I don't know if I was talking fast. Comment below. Just give me some improvement on the video or whatever. I'm new to this whole YouTube thing, so just give me some expert advice of what I can improve on. And just replay the video and to see how you can use Heikin Ashi to help you with your trading. Again, my name is Matt, and that is the video.